how you knew this, but I was out of my ultimate Friendly Flora.
And well, probiotics, again, that's something that whether we're talking about our digestive system, whether we're talking about our immune system, that our Friendly Flora, probiotic organisms, and this is something that most people think I'm exaggerating when I say this, but there are more probiotic organisms in our colon than we have cells in our body. So there are more strange cells in our colon than there are our own cells in our entire body. So if you think that with that kind of being outnumbered to that extent, we don't want those organisms to be friendly, then you'd be mistaken. So as long as we're going to be outnumbered by the organisms in our gut, in our colon, then we want to make sure that we're choosing who those organisms are, and we're making sure that we're making choices that favor best absorption and that favor and support our immune system. And that's what these probiotic organisms are there to do for us. They are part of a healthy immune system. They're part of a healthy digestive system. And they play an enormous role in how our body functions. And most of us think that there's just this small contingent of organisms that exist in our colon or digestive system, but they're not a small contingent. They outnumber our own cells. There's more genetic material, more DNA from those organisms in our colon than we have DNA in all our cells. And what was a really fascinating study, there's all these fascinating facts about probiotics, a really fascinating study, of course, with all the data we have on genetics and things like that, mapping the human genome. Of course, we could look at our own genetics and get a sense, look at our parents and things like that, get a sense of our disease risk, get a sense of what our health challenges are or what our health benefits might be in the future. But interestingly enough, when they looked at the genetics of the organisms in our gut, it gives us a greater indication of what our future holds in terms of life expectancy or health issues than looking at our own genetics. So all of that hopefully does is underscore that even if you're not looking at my product, which of course our product delivers an incredible 25 billion colony forming units of the most scientifically established organisms, and we focus not on the cute ones, but in the scientifically established ones. But it gives you a sense, all of those facts, of the importance of giving and paying a little bit of attention to our probiotics in our body. And with this product, we deliver the organisms in their proper forms, at their proper levels, in their proper balance. But it also, I hate to go back to this, we need to make good dietary choices. Because guess what those organisms love to eat? They love things like cruciferous vegetables. They love things like beans and lentils and legumes and nuts and seeds. So to the extent you kind of plant the healthy seeds with this product, you then fertilize them with all the healthy foods you eat, like cruciferous vegetables, healthy fruits and vegetables. So hopefully you do both, but at least you're starting by planting the perfect garden with the ultimate Friendly Flora.
And this is absolutely the way you want to be doing it. Remember, almost all perfect reviews on hsn.com, 30, 60, 90, and 180. And Andrew, it's something that we do talk a lot about with omegas and CoQ10. It's interesting because even a lot of skincare companies, they're talking about probiotics in skincare and probiotics in eye cream. I mean, at the end of the day, you're always going to get your maximum benefit when you're doing your body good from the inside out, right?
Well, when you deliver them to your body as they're intended to be, it's funny. When we talk about children and things like that, children, when I was a kid, I was rolling around in the grass and I was constantly, in the garden, in the woods and things like that. And we're exposed in nature. We're exposed to these probiotic organisms. They're part of the food we eat. But now we've done such a great job sterilizing our food. It's in quotes because we sterilize our food so much that the normal probiotic organisms that are part of our environment, that are in our homes or all around us, they're not there. And certainly by sterilizing all these things, we eliminate certain pathogenic bacteria that could be dangerous. But at the same time, when we sterilize our environment, we kind of deprive our immune system of its normal, it's like giving our body a workout. We kind of deprive our immune system of the normal tools that would be at its disposal. So what this product is designed to do is to return to our digestive system and return to our immune system the normal constituents that would normally be there. I mean, if we looked at human beings 1,000 years ago, yes, there were infectious diseases that were abundant around us, but there was a wonderful contingent of friendly probiotic organisms. And there's all sorts of fun and interesting research that there's benefits to be derived from things called fecal microbial transplants. It's a fascinating area of the science that I love, where they take the microbiota from other individuals and deliver it to individuals who might have challenges. So it's a wonderful area of research. We now know there is no escaping the fact that our microbiome in our gut affects our brain, affects our attitude, affects our brain function. There's literally no system in our body that escapes the impact of the balance of our microbiome. So it's in all our best interests to make sure we plant those healthy seeds in the microbiome and then nourish them with a healthy diet.
Absolutely. Well, hopefully you can grab yours while we have your size of choice. So Andrew, we do have time to just remind everybody about your today's special, correct?
Correct. There's only a few hundred bottles available in each